channel approach.
Okay. All right. So, MJ and Diano, so the multi-channel approach is comprised of 3 facets. We have email marketing, social media platform, and property technology.
Yes.
Ayan. Okay. So, MJ, no, let's start with email marketing first. And tell us more about this one, how relevant it is in the industry right now.
I'm glad you asked, Ryan, no? Because when it comes to email marketing or email in general, it's one of the first things that was present in the internet. Pero hanggang ngayon, staying strong pa rin siya. And napakatibay niya. In fact, no, that marketers or the people in marketing, no, they really see the purpose or why email marketing is still beneficial. So in fact, no, we have here some data to show you why you should use it. And at 49%, consumers like to receive emails from their favorite brands. So I'd like to ask you, Diana, mention mo kanina sa amin ni Ryan that when you were looking for developers, no, for that dream property of yours and your best friend, na ang dami pa lang kinontak, but when you were able to get that property, I'd like to ask na, may nare-receive ka ba bang mga emails from the property developers na nag-connect ka with?
Yes, thank you, MJ. Yeah, actually, up until now, meron pa rin. Nag-message pa rin sila.
Nag-message pa rin sila.
Nakatawa kasi, nalalaman ko kung ano ba yung mga properties na malapit sa akin. Or maling mo naman, di ba?
Yes.
Makabili ulit tayo, di ba? So, why not? Pero sa akin, malaking factor yun as property seeker.
Yes, exactly. And that says a lot na maka-convince talaga natin yung ating mga property seekers to get another property, no? Or hindi pa nila nakakahanap, yung mga property developers or tayong real estate professionals, magparamdam tayo sa ating mga property seekers. Yan. And at 87% naman, marketers use email marketing to disseminate their content. So that's a huge number.
Yes.
And may kita talaga natin na yung mga marketers, ang ganda kasi na avenue talaga ni email because you can put a photo there or you can put a series of photos. Lagay natin yung description, yung content no, ng property, details about it. Pwede rin tayo maglagay ng call to action. Pwede natin sila i-invite sa open house, no? They can just click the link and pwede tayo mag-attach ng mga digital brochures. So that's just in one email. So what more, no, pwede natin ilagay sa isa pang email or sa mga next emails to come. So that's why, no, email marketing still matters up until today. So now, how do we get started with email marketing? So we have 3 steps here. And the first one is having an accurate database of our clients. So it can be a simple table. Basta what we want you guys to remember is to keep it updated and correct. Yan. And that for the second part, no, let us segment our audience to target them effectively. So ano ba ibig sabihin nito, Diane and Ryan? So ibig sabihin, i-gawin natin na smaller chunks of groups yung ating mga audience or ating mga leads as well as targets. For example, baka meron tayong group of people sa ating leads count, no, or sa lead table natin ng mga first-time home buyers sila or mga naghahanap ng properties here in Makati or in QC. So, isend natin yung email na targeted sa kanila para mas maganda yung return sa atin.
Yes, because they are now targeted, no? Talagang ating ads. So say for example, no, we have an email about this first-time home buyer discounts, right? So syempre, di ba, if you want your recipients to see the value of what we're going to send them, send it to those who are first-time home buyers. Di ba? Another example, if you're sending an email about this new listing that you have in Makati, then maybe you can send it to those who are looking for properties in Makati, or for example, no, for those young professionals who are looking for a property near their office here in this area. Diba? So at least you can see there, no, very targeted talaga, and there's a huge chance that you can convert them. Diba?
And if I would be receiving, no, kunwari naghahanap ako ng property here in Makati, tapos tamang-tama, may na-receive ako ng ganon, I would feel that personal touch, no, sa real estate professional na nag-send sa akin. And as we have mentioned, the second one, then we also have the third one, very important. Dapat alam natin ano yung content ng email. Ano yung details na ilalagay natin, as well as yung call to action that would prompt them, no, not just that static view of the email, but also ano ba yung next step ng ating mga recipients ng email.
Agree.
So what we recommend here in the Lamudi Academy is to make use of email marketing, no, for client retention and updates. So in utilizing this, we have to remember that this is a customer retention tool, and let us keep our customers, our leads on the loop, no, of our developments and the things that we are cooking up for them. Yes. So now what we have to focus on, as we have mentioned, no, let us target our audience effectively. Sino ba yung segmented or smaller chunks of groups natin? Also, i-plan natin ano yung content na ilalagay natin sa ating email. So we really have to keep in mind, no, paano ba or what are the ways that would prompt them to click that email that we made. Also, very important is being consistent with our strategy.
Yes.
Yan. So now that we have looked into ano pala yung purpose ng email marketing as well as yung benefits and what are the recommendations that we have for it, ano naman yung second part ng ating multi-channel approach na yan?
Ayun. So yung pang-second natin is the social media platform.
Yes.
So as you earlier, di ba, na-mention natin na karamihan sa atin, di ba, nakababad sa internet, social media. So, ano ba yung pwede natin gawin? So, makikita nyo dito, no, na 11 hours yung ginagamit natin. I mean, the Filipinos are using internet ng 11 hours.
Yes, 11 hours.
Then yung 4 hours naman, solely for social media lang.
Yes, ayan, no? And in fact, no, the NLFG parang kulang pa yun sa akin, yung 4 hours, no?
Around
4 hours,
Gising mo pa lang, no? Hanggang pagtulog mo.
Exactly. 4 hours lang ba? Di ba ako masasabi ko, baka 6 hours or maybe 8 hours pa.
Yes. Especially
Diba?
on weekends.
Ayan.
No?
Exactly. Ayun. So, you can see here na yung social media, meron tayo dapat na i-keep on mind kapag ginagamit natin.
Yes.
Hindi lang siya dapat na, ayan, kung nagamit lang siya natin na parang, just scroll lang. Dapat we use it or we can use it as to have a brand awareness.
Yes.
Ayun. So, that leads to my number 1.
Yes.
Ayan. So, yung social media kasi natin, gusto natin, ma-boost natin yung ating yung interest, yung awareness, di ba? Awareness natin sa mga followers natin, sa mga connections natin, di ba? Sa mga friends natin, nakikita nila, if ako naghahanap ako ng property, makita ko, ay si Ryan, tagal lang mo dito. So, pwede ako magtanong sa kanya.
Yes.
Diba?
Yes.
Kasi nakikita ko sa kanya na, yun yung profile niya. Na-aware na agad ako as ako yung friends kita, diba?
Yes,
Ayun.
I agree.
So, yung second naman natin, gusto ko itanong sa mga participants natin, ano yung nakikita nyo sa photos natin?
Okay, so we're going to show you 4 photos here, no?
Ayan.
So ayan. So we have, this is a search result, no? If you search for the word McKinley in Facebook Marketplace, no? So let us know in the chat box, and for our Facebook viewers, no, you can comment it, no? Anong napapansin natin sa photos na nasa screen?
Yes.
Ayan.
Ayan.
So let's have a quick look at our chat box. Ayan.
Tingnan nga natin kung ano yung kanilang mga sinasabi. Ayan.
Okay.
So makikita natin, bigyan ko na kayo idea. Tingnan nyo yung presyo. Ano yung
Okay.
napapansin nyo?
Ayan. So sabi ni Shay in the chat box no actual photos. Yes, no? Pero
Yes.
sabi nga ni Dayan, tignan natin
Mas
ano
malaki.
bang meron sa prices
Yes.
or sa prices ng ating photos. Meron ba? Ayan.
Ayan. So, gusto ko lang i-emphasize dito, Ryan and MJ, no? Kapag ako yung buyer, nakikita ko to, tapos ay free lang siya. Ang usually na gagawin ko, mag-message ako doon sa seller,
Yes.
diba? Kasi piso lang or free lang ba talaga to?
Parang
Diba?
mapapatanong pa ako, magkano ba talaga yung actual price?
I agree.
Yes, exactly.
No, well, Dayan, we know, no, bakit nila nilalagay na free or na
Yes.
1 peso? Kasi kung totoong 1 peso or free ito, no, baka sige, libre ko na kayo, tig-5 kayong property. BGC pa,
Totoo.
in McKinley pa, no?
Prime area. Yes.
While we get that, no, na they want, of course, no, to want property seekers to message them, no, to have that first contact with them. No? We don't want that to happen, right?
Yes.
Siyempre kung mapapansin nyo, kung ako naman yung seller tapos nag-message kayo sa akin, medyo magkakaroon din ako ng mistrust. Kasi siyempre, paano kung, bakit, di ba piso lang to? Sure ba, totoo ba talaga na buyer to? Di ba? Kapag nag-message sa akin. So, from there, di ba, makikita nyo na yung perspective ni buyer, perspective ni seller, dahil walang transparency dun sa price, hindi natin sila mako-convert into sales.
Yes.
Ayan. So, that leads to my tip number 3. Ayan. So, yung social media kasi natin, tulad na sinabi ko kanina, ang gusto natin, una, magamit natin to communicate, diba? To connect,
Yes.
to update, and syempre gusto natin magkaroon ng awareness, dun sa brand natin, makuha natin interest nila, di ba?
Yes.
Na, ay, si Dayan, nagpo-post siya ng mga trends tungkol dun sa real estate. Tanahin ko nga to, feeling ko, mas marami na siyang alam tungkol dito. Diba?
Yes.
Ayan.
So, what do we recommend ba, Dayan, here for social media? Ano bang gamit mo?
Ayun. So, yung social media kasi natin, we want to promote yung brand natin.
Yes.
Kung ano man yan. Kung ano mang brand yan. Diba? So, make sure lang na ma-utilize natin yung social media natin, di ba? Sa paanong paraan. So, build natin yung online presence natin.
Yes.
Yung second natin is, increase natin yung interest, di ba? Yung awareness ng brand natin, lalo na sa products, sa services na ino-offer natin sa mga followers natin or sa audience natin, di ba? So, ano yung gusto natin i-focus dito? We want to focus them na magkaroon ng engagement. Diba? Dun sa mga followers nila, sa audience nila. And syempre magkaroon din ng high quality content dun sa kanila. Like yung magandang videos na tungkol dun sa real estate, diba? Magkaroon ng mga insights or ng mga articles dun sa kanilang wall. That's it, diba?
Yes.
Okay na yun na makikita nila na yung awareness natin. Ayan. So nalaman na natin, diba? Yung channel marketing, yung email marketing, social media platform. Tingin mo, Ryan, ano pa yung pwede natin idagdag?
Yes. So, but before we go into our third facet of our multi-channel approach, no? Sabi sa inyo, di ba? Biglaan to. Very random moments. So, let's have our second winner. Ayan. So, raffle time na. Ready na ba, guys? So, yan. Please pay attention. Ayan, tingnan natin kung mabubunot tayo, guys. Okay? So, let us go back to our wheel of names. Okay. So, ayan, let's have our second winner.
Tayo.
Okay. So, ready na ba, guys? Ayan, so let's spin the wheel. Ayan.
Ayan na.
Alright. We have Gina Ordones. Ayan, si Miss Gina Ordones. Ayan, nandito ba siya? Okay, 5 seconds. Okay.
Magic word.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, sayang naman, Miss Gina.
Our chances of winning for those who are here. Yes.
Ayan na. So, let's have our next. Okay, or our second winner. So, hopefully, nandito na siya.
Yes.
Okay.
Kaya siya.
Let's see. Timothy Abutal. Is Sir Timothy here?
Diyan kaya si Sir Timothy.
Timothy? Wala. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So, sige. Let's have our last. Now, let's draw one last. If wala pa rin, okay, we'll see. Miss Romary Lorenzo. Is Miss Romary here?
Present.
Yes! Yay! Okay.
Congratulations, Miss Romary.
Congratulations,
Thank
Miss Romary.
you.
One of our organizers will get in touch with you on how you can claim your prizes. Ayan, okay. So, all right, let's now go back to our slide and answer. Ano nga ba yung last facet ng multi-channel approach natin? Ayan. And for that, no, what we have, no, so we've talked about email marketing, social media, and our third facet of our multi-channel approach is, of course, property technology. Ayan. So ano nga ba yung property technology, no? So the basic definition of it is really utilizing any available technology that you have around you, no, in any processes in real estate. Okay, so to understand how property technology can help us, no, it's better to see the real estate ecosystem, no. So to simplify that one, we see here two timelines. We have the timeline of the property seeker, and we have the timeline of the developer. Of course, property seekers are usually triggered by a want or a need, right? They want to buy a property, and say, for example, for investment or for their family, right? So what they do, sabi nga natin, no, very digital lang ating mga property seekers. So they look for listings online. They pull up their phones, their laptops, and search for their properties right there. One of those platforms is Lamudi, diba? They look through their choices, they inquire, diba? And after seeing some options for their property, sometimes it takes them some time before they decide to buy a property, and hopefully they make that purchase. As for the developers, of course, they want to convert their projects into sales. So what they do, they upload their projects as listings in these platforms such as Lamudi. They respond to inquiries, they qualify, they nurture and retarget the relationship with their leads, and hopefully they can close the sale. With property technology, no, it can actually help us intersect these two timelines efficiently.
Yes.
Ayan. Okay. So to further tell you about the benefits of property technology, no, first, okay, let us remember that today's buyers begin their search online.
Yes.
Sabi natin kanina, very digitally enabled na ang ating mga property seekers, diba? And because digitally enabled na sila, they are now looking for a quick, simple, and digitally enabled transaction.
Yes.
Gusto nila mabilis na lang, instant na lang lahat. Right? And the good thing about property technology, hindi lang ang ating mga property seekers ang natutulungan. Pati rin tayo, ng mga real estate professionals, because it has built-in features that help us easily connect with our leads, thus increasing our conversion potential. Okay, ano nga ba yung mga sample ng mga property technology? So one of that is Lamudi. Ayan. So Lamudi is the #1 real estate platform here in the Philippines. Okay, so now to talk to you more about what Lamudi can bring on the table, no, what Lamudi can really help you with, no, we have here Sir Ed Bulandi. Hello, Sir Ed.
Hey guys, what's up? Good afternoon. Good afternoon to my teammates here in Lamudi Academy and all of our Zoom joiners, and of course those who are watching in Facebook Live. Okay, so let's start. Very, very interesting topic today, guys. This would actually help all of our potential partners as well. So again, I'm going to discuss Lamudi Philippines and the partnership that we're offering to real estate professionals and how we can help you to improve your digital marketing presence. So first and foremost, the benefits that you will get if you are going to be a partner with Lamudi is unrivaled online visibility, a multi-channel reach, and of course, effective lead management. Okay, so let's talk about unrivaled online visibility. Okay, so as we all know, our goal when the pandemic happened is that we need to be visible in multiple platforms, whether it's social media, email marketing, and of course, property tech like Lamudi Philippines. So Lamudi is now the preferred property portal of both the real estate supply and the real estate demand. That's why we have an approximate of 197 to 200,000 plus listings on our website, which generates 3 million monthly page views. So when it comes to visibility, that is the primary advantage that we are sharing to our partners. Okay, next slide, please. So when it comes to that, Lamudi Philippines versus other property portals, because of that unrivaled visibility and the trust that we have gained through the years, we have 5 times more listings on our website, which gives more options to property seekers to look for their dream property or a potential investment. That's why we generate about 10 times more monthly visitors on our website. So a lot of activity that is happening on our website because of that unrivaled visibility. That's why we can generate 15 times more inquiries on a monthly basis. So those are the effects of unrivaled online visibility. I think we're going to discuss on the next slide is how visible Lamudi is. So first and foremost, hindi lang tayo locally kasi sometimes our impression is local lang yung ang important. But nowadays it's international visibility as it affects our sales greatly. Okay? So here are countries that Lamudi Philippines is very visible to. Ito yung aming top 10 na mga bansa kung saan nakakakuha ng high volume of inquiries yung aming mga potential partners. So if you will notice, these countries, ito yung madaming Filipino. So number 1 would be US, Canada, UK, Australia, and United Arab Emirates. That is our top 5. If you are targeting Filipinos or foreign investors from that country, you are very, very visible to them. And of course, our neighboring countries like Singapore and Japan, Germany.
Okay. I think Ed is having some technical issues right now. Hi, Ed. Ayan. Okay. So Ed has also mentioned, diba, aside from those top 5, we have also Singapore, Japan, Germany, Saudi Arabia, and Qatar. Ayan. Okay. Now, ayan. Hi, Ed.
Okay, am I back?
Yes, you're
Yes,
back.
you're back.
Ayan.
Okay, I'm back. So again, apologies for that. So again, our goal here in Lamudi is to, of course, expand your visibility, not just locally, and of course, expand it internationally as well. Okay, so next slide, please, Ryan. Okay, so how do we do that? Of course, our goal is to be on top of Google. So we have exerted this effort to do both ways, like search engine marketing and search engine optimization, in a sense that our goal is to land on the top search results ni Google. My question to you guys, kayo ba, whenever you do Google searches, do you go on page 2, page 3 ng Google search results?
Siyempre,
No.
hindi na, no, Ed?
Yes.
Diba?
Usually,
Hindi
sa
na
first
eh.
page na lang ako.
First page lang.
So usually we do click on kung ano yung mga una nating nakikita. So whenever
Yes.
whenever a property seeker searches a property in the Philippines, they will spot Lamudi multiple times on the first page. And we also have our supporting website, which is myproperty.ph, that is still on page 1 of Google. So whenever they do property searches, there is a high chance of them landing on both our websites. Okay, so next slide, please, Ryan. Okay, so a real estate professional does a lot of ways to generate leads. So nandyan yung ating traditional methods like classified ads, professional associations, their professional network, and of course, social media, referrals from their personal network, not necessarily their professional network, flyering. Medyo na-mention nyo nga kanina, no, medyo bumabalik na. Meron na akong nakikitang nagfa-flyerings ulit. But again, since the pandemic happened, a lot of restrictions yung nagkaroon tayo. Kaya medyo naging challenge yung flyering. And of course, Lamudi. So Lamudi would actually complement whatever you're using. So Lamudi will be a great source of targeted search na ibig sabihin kapag nag-inquire sa inyo yung property seeker, there is a high chance that they are interested already with your property. So again, we wouldn't stop you if these are working for you. Our goal is to give you a good option for you to generate leads. Again, I mentioned you kanina about being online. Instead of us going out to find leads, the leads would actually find you through our website. Okay, next slide, Ryan. So I think we're going to discuss how they will receive leads. So first and foremost, by default, you will receive your leads via email. So this is a multi-channel approach that we are doing. Hindi lang sa isang avenue or isang channel kayo makaka-receive ng inquiry. By default, you will receive it via email and of course, Facebook Messenger. So I've been presenting Lamudi for how many years now? I think 90 to 95% of the real estate professionals that I meet, kadalasan ang tanong nila sa akin, Facebook Messenger. Okay? So if all you need to do is just put in your Messenger ID on your Lamudi profile, and then you will receive their inquiries via Facebook Messenger. And then of course, another question I get most of the time is, kailangan ba online kami lagi? Okay, so we have an offline option as well. You will receive leads via SMS. Okay, so hindi naman tayo, there are instances kasi na challenge tayo when it comes to internet. Hindi naman natin controlled kung saan may signal. Okay? So, kung wala tayong data, wala tayo sa office, at least you can still receive your inquiries via SMS. And of course, another great option is WhatsApp. Okay? So, all of these channels are available for you to receive inquiries if you are a Lamudi subscriber. Okay? Next slide, please. So this one, ito yung feeling ko, one of the important things that we share, of course, with our partners. Kayo ba, Rai, when you do social media, MJ, nakikita nyo ba yung mga artista natin, di ba? May mga check sa gilid, yung mga verified users sa TikTok, di ba? So, of course, the credibility of our partners is very, very important for us. Kasi isa yan sa pinaka-importante sa hinahanap ng isang seller, di ba? So, we are going to share that by being verified with Lamudi. So, for your profile, as long as you have verified with us, your mobile number, as simple as that, you will be verified by Lamudi and the year that you joined our platform. So, that would build your credibility as well as a real estate professional. Okay? Next slide, please. Okay. So another thing is effective lead management. So saan ba napupunta yung mga leads? Okay. So we equip our partners with the right tools, of course, for them to use. So the advantage of using Lamudi is when they click that contact agent button or
Okay, I think Ed is also having again some technical issues with her with his connection. Ayan. Okay. All right. So again, no, so we see here, no, in our platform, no, if they message, we have here sellers can also review and respond to this through our built-in messaging platform. So with that, no, Lamudi has its own built-in messaging platform to see ano nga ba yung mga message, ano nga ba yung mga inquiries na nakuha natin in our platform.
Very convenient, right?
Yes. No, ayan. Hello, Ed. You're back?
Yes, I'm back.
Okay.
Okay. Apologies again. So again, what I'm discussing is our lead management tool. So going back, whenever a property seeker has clicked on the WhatsApp button or the contact agent, you will receive the inquiries real time, and all of them would be stored on the messages box in your profile. And of course, going to the next slide, I think we're going to start with the lead management tool as well. Okay, so the lead management tool is we equip our partners with their own CRM inside of the Lamudi website. So I'm sure that most of you know how expensive CRM software is. Usually, kung may company, kadalasan meron na kayo niyan, but we equip you with your individual one on your Lamudi account. And another advantage is, of course, saan mo ba ilalagay yung profile or yung mga requirements ng mga inquiries mo. So traditionally, you put it on a notebook, on an Excel file, but here in Lamudi, we made it easier because you can create a profile of each lead that you have received. Whatever their interests are, whatever their lead status is with you, is this a new lead, a hot lead, a converted lead, the locations that they're interested in, and of course, their maximum price that they want to invest in. So whenever you when you do reports on a weekly or a monthly basis, very easy na lang kasi mag-filter ka na lang kung sino yung mga magaganda mo pang potential within that month. Okay, so that is included with your package already. Next slide, please. Okay, so again, we have a data-driven dashboard that would actually help you in organizing all of the leads and of course the properties that you have posted in Lamudi. You will have your own to-do list. Another function of the management tool is you can actually schedule yung mga activities mo with your specific clients, like trippings, follow-up. So the website would actually remind you once you logged in. And of course, the performance, you will have a pie graph of the leads. How many hot leads do you have? How many new leads do you have? And of course, the performance, the basic analytics of your properties. Ilang views, ilang inquiries na ba yung nare-receive natin? Okay, next slide, please. And of course, to highlight the training videos of Lamudi Academy, so syempre meron tayong one-stop shop of everything learning. That is very, very important for us, lalo na sa industry natin. So you will also have access to our learning center. A lot of training videos there, how to maximize the website, Lamudi Academy sessions. So whenever you have downtime that you still want to learn something new, so you will have access to the learning center as well. Okay. Next slide, please. And of course, to summarize yung ating benefits whenever you're going to use Lamudi, again, unrivaled online visibility, that is our goal. You will be, the website is visible starting from Google, yung first step na ginagawa ng isang property seeker. And of course, we have a multi-channel reach. You will have options on how you would receive your inquiries, and of course a specific tool which you can organize all of the leads that you got, and then of course extended partnership, grow and add value to your real estate business. So next slide. Okay, so our packages start from our individual packages, starting from starter packages to the bronze. It starts from 1499, 2599, 699. So you will get a number of lists.
Okay. Hello, Ed. Okay. So again, as you can see here on our screen, we have our packages now, starting with the starter 5, starter 10. We also have the basic, the bronze, silver, the gold, and the platinum. We also have here our activation requirements. Okay. Of course, kailangan ng proof of payment, signed Lamudi broker agreement, as well as your PRC or any or your HLURB license or your ID. Ayan. Okay. Okay, is Ed here? Okay, ayan. So, you can see here our requirements. We see here as well ating details ng ating mga packages. Okay. All right, we have here our prices. And again, if you are interested to have or to join us or to be partner with us here in Lamudi, here are our packages. And if you're interested, here is Ed's number. So Ed Bulandi.
Yes.
Yan. Hello, Ed.
Okay,
Yan.
so I'm back again. Apologies for that. So again, if you are interested with our packages, so again, our individual packages start from starter 5 to bronze. And then our team packages start from silver to platinum. So I'll explain lang the difference between the packages. So for the silver to the platinum, they will have child accounts as well. So para siyang team accounts na from the manager up to the agent. So they can actually maximize the use of that. And of course, very basic requirements for us to activate your account, just a proof of payment, our signed contract, and of course your PRC licenses. And then for our payment methods, if you wish to settle for the whole amount of the contract, you can do post-dated checks, credit card, or debit cards via our payment center, or bank transfer or online bank deposit. Plus, if you want to do terms payment, we have options din naman for post-dated check, credit card, and debit card. So for those who are interested, again, thank you for the Lamudi Academy team for having us. You can reach me through my mobile number and email address that is posted. All right. Thank you, everyone. And hoping we learn more from our learning partners in Lamudi Academy.
Thank you so much for that, Ed.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you, Ed, for providing us ano nga ba yung mga benefits na when you partner with Lamudi.
Yes.
So to summarize now what property technology can do, no? So here in Lamudi Academy, we recommend that we incorporate property technology into our overall strategy.
Yes.
So when it comes to utilizing property technology, let us remember, di ba? Property seekers right now prefer digitally enabled services. And just like what Ed has mentioned, no, your listings can now be viewed not just with local property seekers, but also it can help you connect with property seekers around the world. And kaya nga na pinakita ni Ed, no, meron siyang mga built-in features that can help us manage our leads and also help us in increasing the potential of our conversion. So when it comes to utilizing property technology, no, what we recommend is that first, we improve the quality of our listings. So make sure that we provide all the information that we have, no, for our projects, and make use of all the available tools in your chosen platform. Ayan. So now that we've talked about these three facets of the multi-channel approach, no, sa tingin niyo ba, Diane and MJ, meron ba ditong mas nakahihigit kesa sa iba?
So I don't think merong better no than the rest, because this is what we actually call, no, or why we call it the multi-channel approach. So dapat simultaneously, or we use all three of them to our advantage and to have an effective and powerful marketing tool.
Exactly. So this is really the present of real estate industry. This is how we can adapt to the latest trends that we have, no, in real estate. So if we are present in various platforms, no, property seekers can now get in touch with us, no, through different channels. May it be in Facebook, email, LinkedIn, if they want to do a video call, or if they want to call us or text us, or maybe in Instagram. No, so they can reach out to us from any of these channels.
Yes.
But when you think about it, no, Diane and MJ, and also our viewers in Facebook and in Zoom, no, if we think about it, no, it only accommodates the first part of the buyer's journey, which is when they contact us, when they inquire with us. But if we zoom out and see the whole buyer's journey, no, according to McKinsey, buyers actually jump up to 3 to 5 channels or 3 to 5 platforms throughout their journey. Okay, so they can start from email, then they can jump to Instagram, to Facebook, and so on. So when you think about it, now the multi-channel approach does not really consider the entire customer experience. So now pinag-usapan natin, no, this is the present, no, of real estate industry. So with that, where do we go next from here? This is where I present to you the omni-channel approach. Ayan. So MJ and Diane, ano ba napapansin natin sa mga circles dito?
Ayun, kung ako napapansin ko dyan, Ryan, medyo parang overlapping yung bawat social media dyan or yung messaging part dyan, di ba? Makikita mo, interconnected sila.
Exactly.
Yes.
The circles here overlaps, no? Because with the omni-channel approach, it highlights that property seekers will have a seamless experience across multiple platforms or channels. So say, for example, they inquire your account or to your listings via your website or via Lamudi. Then they want to know more about the listings, no, of that listing that we have through Messenger. Okay, and they want to receive updates via email. Okay, and lastly, if they want to visit the property personally, no, tayong mga sellers, we should be able to provide that seamless customer experience across all platforms. Bakit nga, kanina pa natin sinasabi, no, seamless experience. Ano nga bang ibig sabihin nito? So when it comes to seamless experience, it means that the information shared by the property seeker from one platform should carry over to the next platform or to the other channels. So anong mangyayari nun? They can now have more freedom to customize their buying journey. So if they want to start in Facebook, move to Instagram, then move to email, then go back to Facebook again, no? They expect us to accommodate that transition of channels, okay? So given that this is really the future of accommodating or really accommodating our buyers, no? And also going back to our trends and the best practices that we presented to you earlier, no? How can the Lamudi Academy help you adapt to these latest trends?
Right. So I'm glad you asked, Ryan. No? And remember guys, we presented earlier sa ating webinar session for this afternoon yung learning experiences or yung mga learning solutions that we have.
Yes.
So we are presenting to you our 2022 events calendar. And as you can see here, no, we first started with the Real Estate Today webinar for this afternoon. So as you can see here, meron tayong for the following months as well. So let's take it as a journey na sinimulan natin dito and it ends at or in December rather, no?
Yes.
And may kita talaga natin sa legend that we have open for all as well as yung exclusive for Lamudi subscribers too.
Yeah, so the Lamudi Academy is here to help you equip, no, with the necessary skills to adapt to these latest trends that we have. No?
Yes.
So we started today here in real estate industry. We provided you the real estate trends right now. No? So for our next session, starting from June to December, now we're going to equip them with the necessary skills, no,
Yes.
such as with marketing strategies. When it comes also to property presentations, communication and engagement, also adapt it to the sales series as well as to our customer service courses. Okay, so we're going to, so we hope to see you in these sessions. Now we're really going to go through this learning journey with you. Ayan. Okay, and also now let us also I would like to ask your help, no, to let us know, no, sino nga bang ating mga real estate professionals ngayon. So we're going to launch our real estate professional survey. No? So we see here a QR code and the link. We will also send in the chat box yung ating link, no, to our survey. Ayan. So you have 1 week, no, to answer this survey, no, from June 10, which is today, up to 6 p.m. of June 17, 2022. Okay. Now, syempre, no, we would like to motivate our learners to answer this form, no. So 2 lucky winners, no, or 2 names, no, who will answer our real estate professional survey, no, will have a chance, no, or our respondents in that survey, no, will have a chance to win Grab vouchers as well, no, 100 peso Grab vouchers. Ayan. So, ayan, no, so we're going to draw 2 names from those who answered that survey, and winners will receive an email when they receive or when they win that e-voucher. And of course, they will need to provide their email addresses as well as their basic details as well, no? So we can process on claiming their prizes. So again, we see here our link. You can scan the QR codes right now. And also, again, we have sent that link in the chat box. So click that link now before we end our webinar today.
Yes.
Ayan. So, MJ, then we really had a great journey, or we really had a great discussion today, right?
Yes.
So, before we end our webinar today, no, ano nga ba yung mga next steps natin?
So I'm sure you guys very excited tayo na sa mga natutunan natin now that I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, ano na yung pwede ko simulan? Or ano na yung pwede ko gawin? So the first step is, on the first few days, no, first 2 days, let us first access and read the latest trend reports from Lamudi. So that was the QR code that we provided as well as the link, no, kanina sa earlier presentation namin.
Yes.
Also, let us make sure that our email database is updated and correct. So make sure natin na tama yung ways of us reaching out to our leads or customers. Third is, let us revisit our listings in different platforms. Make sure they're correct and updated. As well as consistent dapat yung information na nilalagay natin, no? Kahit different platforms man sila.
Exactly.
Now, for the step 2 naman na yan, ano yung gagawin natin in the first 2 weeks?
Ayan. Ang pwede nilang gawin into first two weeks na steps nila is una, i-segment nila yung kanilang mga groups, di ba? Dapat i-segment nila kung ano ba to, kung hot leads ba to, or cold leads ba to. Ayan. Dapat unang-una, i-segment muna nila into groups na manageable nila. Di ba? Then second, mag-decide sila kung gaano ba, kung ilang beses ba yung pagsisend nila ng email dun sa groups na yun. Para at least alam mo na, this time mag-send na ako. Next week magsisend na ulit ako. So, at least organize yung kanilang pag-send ng email. And lastly, gusto din natin na sila na explore pa nila yung ibang features ng ating property technology.
Yes. Okay. So those are really good steps. Now, what you can do after our session today. No, but before we end our session, baka nakalimutan natin, guys, meron pa tayong last winner. Okay, so it's raffle time. Yes. Okay, so sino nga bang ating third winner? So again, guys, pay attention, no? Hopefully, okay, sa isang unang tawag pa lang na makuha na natin ang ating third winner.
Yes.
So let us go to our wheel of names.
Yes.
Okay. Sino nga ba ang ating final na? This is our third winner. Okay, so let's go back to our wheel of names. All right. And let's draw.
Natin ang ating mga mic kung nandyan tayo.
Yes.
Say present.
Let us now spin the wheel. Okay. So our final winner is, we have Giselle Manisay. Ayan, is she here?
Present.
Yes.
All right.
Yay. Thank you.
Thank you. No? So again, one of our organizers will get in touch with you on how you can claim your prizes. Ayan. So let me stop
Thank
sharing.
you.
Now. Yes, congratulations.
Congratulations, Miss Giselle.
Ayan. So let me now go back to our Zoom app. Ayan.
Actually, meron pa tayong mga future winners, no, for those who will answer the survey.
Yes, no. So doon sa iba, no, may chance pa kayo. Okay, na manalo nating Grab vouchers, no, by scanning the QR code or by answering our real estate professional survey.
Yes.
Okay. So we are now almost at the end of our webinar today, no, and we want to know your comments and suggestions to us, no. So what we would like you to do is to scan the QR code that you see here on your screen, or you can access the link which will be sent at in our chat box. Ayan. So tell us what you think about our session today, no? And after answering that form, you will receive your one-pager, no, containing our summary, okay, for today's session, as well as our calendar of activities for 2022, as well as our mechanics for our real estate professional survey. Ayan. So let me send that in the chat box right now. Ayan. Okay. Oops. All right. So again, guys, now click on these links, no, before we end our session. Okay. Ayan. So we have that, our learner reaction form or our evaluation form in the chat box right now. So guys, we have 2 links in the chat box. We have a professional survey as well as our evaluation form.
Yes.
Okay.
Scan na.
Yes. Okay. So with that, guys, if you want to be updated with our future course offerings and schedules, no, we encourage everyone to be part of our WhatsApp and Viber community by scanning the QR codes as you see here on your screen. Okay? Ayan, no? So it's been really a great afternoon. No? So sa inyo ba, guys, ano bang mga pinakatumatak sa inyo from our webinar today?
Ako, it would be how very useful pa rin ang email marketing, that it's a very great tool to really showcase what we can offer sa ating mga property seekers. And it's all there. Ako, I would like to just look at it. Tapos ano ba yung next steps that I can do when it comes to buying that property that I want.
Exactly. Ikaw
Sa akin
naman,
naman,
Dayan.
Ryan, ang mga natutunan ko unang-una, yung ma-maximize mo yung kung anong meron tayo, di ba? Make the most out of it, guys. So ano man yun, yung email man yan, yung social media natin, and lalo na yung ating property technology.
Yes, no, agree, no. And aside from that, no, then ako naman, ang pinaka-key takeaway ko is that tayo mga real estate professionals, kailangan updated tayo sa mga latest trends in the industry. But also, it will not be enough, no, to have that knowledge, but also we need to be equipped also with the best skills, no, on how to adapt to these latest trends. And that is why Lamudi Academy is here to help you adapt to these trends and really equip you with the necessary skills and knowledge to really navigate the ever-changing real estate industry landscape. Okay. All right. So with that, guys, no, that marks the end of our webinar today. No, thank you for participating in today's Lamudi Academy webinar. So my name is Ryan Piliado, and
I am MJ Demihilio, and
Dayan Francilio.
And we are your learning partners from the Lamudi Academy. Thank you so much, guys, and happy Friday, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.